Someone loves you so much, but here's what they don't want you to know. Someone loves you more than you can imagine. They think about you constantly. They watch every step you take. They have plans for your future that would blow your mind. But here's the part they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know how close you are to breakthrough. They don't want you to know how valuable you are. They don't want you to know how much influence you carry. Because if you knew, you would walk differently, you would pray differently, you would stop settling for less. And the enemy of your soul is terrified of that version of you. This message is for the person who has been feeling small, tired, and overlooked. Because someone loves you deeply, and it's not who you think. The Bible says in 1 John chapter 3, verse 1, "See what great love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called children of God." And on John 10, verse 10, it says, "The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full." One loves you to give you life. The other works overtime to hide that truth from you. Number one, the enemy doesn't want you to know who you really are. He is not afraid of your past, but he's afraid of your identity. Because when you know you are a child of God, shame loses its grip. A young woman once said, "I feel like I'm always behind in life." She compared herself to everyone on social media. She felt like she was failing at everything. But the day she understood she was a daughter of God, not a competitor in a race, everything changed. She stopped striving. She started walking in peace. The enemy didn't want her to know that, because identity brings confidence, and confidence breaks chains. Number two, the enemy doesn't want you to know how close you are to breakthrough. You think the delay means denial. You think the silence means God forgot you. But sometimes the pressure is proof that something is about to shift. A man prayed for a job for months. Nothing happened. He almost gave up. Then one phone call came through out of nowhere. The job was better than anything he had applied for. He said if he had quit 1 week earlier, he would have missed this. The enemy was hoping he would quit in the waiting, because quitting right before breakthrough is his favorite strategy. You are closer than you think. That's what he doesn't want you to know. Number three, the enemy doesn't want you to know how powerful your obedience is. You think small acts don't matter. You think forgiving that person is insignificant. You think praying for 5 minutes is nothing. But heaven measures differently. A teenager decided to start praying in his room every night for his family. No one knew. Months later, his father gave his life to Christ. His mother returned to church. Peace entered that home. The enemy didn't want him to know that his quiet obedience was shifting an entire household. Your obedience is not small. It is dangerous to darkness. Please say this loud. I am deeply loved by God. I know who I am. I am closer to my breakthrough than I realize. My obedience is powerful. And nothing the enemy hides from me can stop what God has planned for me. If this message spoke to you directly, please comment, "I receive it."